What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about some fucking crazy ass shit, man. Cause I'm tired of this bullshit. So like, man, with this, man, the older I'm getting, the more I'm starting to realize. Cause I'm a very spiritual person, and I feel like spirituality is part of life. Cause it is not some new age bullshit like some people make it out to be. Spirituality is life. How you go about life, perspectives, why things are the way they are. It's all spirituality. It's not some religious bullshit, not some make-believe dumbass shit or atheism, all this stupid ass shit that people like to believe in. It's not that hard to see how life plays out. Everything is spirituality. But I'm tired of this shit, man. Cause like what I hate about this human experience, what I hate about this 3D realm is like there's always some fucking confusing ass shit going on, man. It's like, and I have a problem with a lot of tarot readers and a lot of spiritualists out here because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or like they don't have. I feel like in this world we have a lot of retarded people who lack a lot of intelligence when it comes to spirituality. We don't have enough people who know about spirituality, who know about information. It's hard to tell. Like, I'm not saying I'm trying to be arrogant or like egotistical, but there's like me and other people who actually has a grasp on what life is or perspectives. I don't know, whatever, just erase that. But what I'm saying is that because I'm experiencing this fucking twin flame soulmate / connection. If you guys don't believe in twin flames or soulmates, like I keep getting my comments, then get the fuck out of this video, get the fuck out of my channel. Like, shut the fuck up with that. Just because you don't have a spiritual mission to where you're dealing with multiple connections and breaking generational curses, that means you're not important. So get the fuck off my channel, like, for real. But there's only for people who only resonates. So I'm dealing with this twin flame and soulmate like connection, right? And like I keep feeling this person's energy. Like I keep feeling a lot of like sexual energy, and it's not the first person I've experienced this shit with. I've experienced this shit since 2007 and back in 2017, and it lasted to like 2021, 2022-ish. And now a couple years off from that connection. And obviously during those phases, I was experiencing other connections where like, because all my romantic connections is very spiritual. I always experiencing a lot of sexual energy, a lot of like spiritual soul ties. This shit is fucking annoying, man. Like I had to book so many personal tarot readings. Like I was asking family members about these things. I thought I was going crazy. No, and like there's other people, only a select few. And no, there's a lot of people who experience what I've experienced, but only a select few people can actually grasp or dissect or comprehend or even talk about what the fuck is going on with what they're experiencing. I came across one video and she talks about how like she's also dealing with a twin flame connection, and she talks about how like she always feels a lot of like sexual energy, like someone's fucking her like 24/7 and shit like that. And that's what it feels like when you're experiencing a twin flame connection. Now it gets tricky. Some people may say that you could actually feel your twin flame thinking about you sexually. There's other people who say like you could feel your twin flame having sex with someone else so you can feel it. I doubt it, because I never experienced that, because you gotta use your intuition. But also it's the energy. Like you have like an etherical cord connecting towards that fucking person. So and since it's high vibrational, I'm not sure if it's high vibrational, but it's like 5D-ish, whatever the fuck. I don't know too much about it. So it's a spiritual connection. So naturally you're gonna feel a lot of sexual energy because of the Kundalini symptoms, whatever the fuck that means. It could be your chakra systems overstimulating, or naturally in higher realms there's a lot of sexual energy. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but every fucking connection I've experienced with these twin flame bullshit ass fucking connections, I always experience a lot of like sacral chakra sexual energy. And I'm like, come on, dude, this shit. And it sucks too, because like the thing with twin flames or soulmates, like I don't think they're meant to be together because it's a trauma bond. Yes, there may be instances where like they interact or like they even fuck and like they like hang out with each other, but that lasts for like a short period of time because it's mostly it's a fucking trauma bond. So they mirror the parts in which God purposely put these people through a lot of abuse and narcissistic torture. Like if they were born into dysfunctional family members, narcissistic family members, or like a fucking around people growing up their whole lives that aren't at their level, and they abuse their power out of jealousy and envy, and they attack them. You know what I'm saying? Or either that, or like they're in a society, in a world where like it doesn't fit their fucking needs, because we live in a fucking corrupt world ruled by pedophiles that God likes to allow for thousands of years. So then naturally, yes, you're gonna feel a disconnect from a higher realm, or a disconnect from source, from love energy. And when that happens, you experience codependency. You experience like codependency towards like people, sex, alcohol, drugs, addictions, anything that's a bad habit. Or it could be escapism, where like you don't want to go towards your career, you don't want to put yourself out there, it could manifest in any different types of ways. It's not just with twin flames or soulmates. A lot of people, the collective, experience this shit. And that's the type of bullshit ass timeline we're in right now. It was been like this. Even though God can change it, God doesn't do shit. God lets humans go through a lot of bullshit that God likes to orchestrate, and then God expects us to fix that shit by God orchestrating fucking confusing ass situations and events so we could, I don't know what the fuck, but I'm tired of this shit, man. Fucking tired of it. Cause it's like, cause it's hard, cause like with these twin flame soulmate connections, it's like, and there's other channels who talk about the push and pull energy to where like, it's just a lot to explain, but there's just so much bullshit that comes along with it. And I don't mind not being with this person, because I had cussed these, like with my other past twin flame 2017, I cussed this person out. I went off at this person. I rejected that person, and I name called that person to get the fuck off my energy, man, or the fuck off my life. And I've done that. I blocked that person, everything. So like logically, I don't want to be around these fucking people, because every soulmate, every twin flame connection I connect with, because it's a trauma bond. So, okay, I'm gonna push it back. So this is how my life is pretty much, and this is how what other people go through with these connections. Well, I'm not sure other people, it's all different, but for me. So God purposely, because we don't have free will, God purposely put me through a lot of retarded, very damaged, mentally ill, dysfunctional family members. They were like this due to generational curses and due to society and this world fucking them over, right? So that in return will cause them to develop mental health illnesses through what life put them through, because naturally we live in a very evil ass world. We live in a traumatizing world God and the devil likes to allow, right? So when that happens, they naturally develop a lot of trauma growing up. So as I'm getting older and as I was subjected to that family, they inflicted all their pain, bullshit, and project all their shit onto me. So me growing up, naturally now, since they inflicted so much pain onto me, and God wouldn't give me the fucking answers to understand what the fuck is going on, so I naturally developed a lot of like conscious and unconscious trauma, right? Then I met my twin flame back in 2017. I had my spiritual awakening. Then that person mirrored all the trauma and bullshit I've experienced due to shit happening to me out of my control, like God putting me around a lot of dysfunctional family members and society in this world, how fucked up it is, right? So naturally I have a lot of trauma. So when I met my twin flame back in 2017, we both mirror each other's traumas. So how I mirror her trauma, she mirrors my trauma. So now I was aware of what the fuck is going on. So now I had to purge all that trauma out, and I still am to this day. But back then I had to purge all that shit out through a lot of grief, crying. I've read some articles and videos, and I also believe that you're not only healing your trauma from this lifetime, but also healing shit from past lives, from your past lives, from generational trauma, from your family's trauma, even your own twin flames trauma. So you're doing all that shit at once. So it's a whole fucking process of just decluttering and unpacking a lot of stupid ass bullshit, man. Fucking stupid. Like I'm mad because of the rules and regulations of this human experience. Like a lot of people don't fucking grasp that shit. They don't talk about that shit, man, because people are fucking dumb. Like damn, especially in the twin flame community, soulmate, they don't talk about this shit. It's just fucking annoying, dude. It's like God will purposely allow this world to be ruled by pedophiles and this world to be fucking corrupted, and then God wants to make you go through a lot of narcissistic abuse and generational curses, and God expects you to endure all that abuse, and now God allows certain events or certain timelines or meeting certain people for them to trigger that trauma for you to heal. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Fuck, man. Like, I don't mind putting in work. I don't mind living in this realm, but the only problem I have is like how like the older I'm getting, like I can see clues, I can see hints, I can see puzzles. I can see how all this shit was kind of like pre-planned for the fucking creator, and that shit pissed me off, man. So all the pain, bullshit, and loneliness, and just all this confusion, like all that's orchestrated by a higher power, man, due to my mission or my purpose in life, and just all this stupid ass bullshit, all the fucking drama, man, all the fucking like headaches and not having a peace of mind, all this stupid ass shit, man. Fuck. Where was I? So I don't know what the fuck I'm at, but so fast forward 2017, I met my twin flame, we broke up, and now fast forward Now, between those years, I met other narcissistic connections who were like, again, these people were emotionally unavailable. They're dickheads. They're assholes. They're playing a lot of mind games. But the reason why it's hard for me to get out of these situations, not just me, but a lot of people, is not the person themselves. These people are a piece of shit. They're narcissistic. They're egotistical. They fear rejection. They have a lot of love for you, but they're too pussified and they're too much of a bitch and a coward to actually express that shit and to take action. So they run away from you. I don't want to deal with people like that. So, but the reason why me and other people, we have such a hard time getting away from these people or to detach is because of there's an etherical spiritual connection. Some of it, when dealing with karmic connections, part of it is a soul contract to where like you two done some bullshit in the past life, so now you two got to heal from it, and or it's part of karma, or God is using these people so you can heal yourself. That's how fucked up it is, and God will allow you to feel this person's energy, to have that fucking soul tie until you heal your fucking trauma, and then God will fucking release that shit. How do I know? I've experienced this shit. I'm not saying I'm right, but this is what I believe, and this is what the fuck I've experienced. And there's a lot of sexual energy, so I'm thinking about booking more tarot readings, because what the fuck is going on, dude? And it's annoying because every fucking like twin flame connection I've experienced is like they're all the same. They're like just like what Chan Tuan talks about. Everyone's a fucking robot. Everyone is operating from a fucking program. Because they all act the same. I'm meeting multiple people in different bodies. I understand it's a fucking trauma bond, but goddamn, I've been healing this shit since 2017. I feel like I have more common sense than the average person. I'm pretty independent. Unlike most people who settle into shallow ass bullshit ass relationships that don't mean shit. And whenever I'm around these people whenever I'm around these couples, they talk about nothing but shallow ass, stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm very independent and I know myself compared to the average person. Because the average person, when I talk to them, they talk about nothing but stupid ass shit I don't give a fuck about. I don't. But yeah, but I feel like I know myself a lot more. So it's like, why am I like, so I don't think I'm healing codependent. Probably am, but I'm probably healing family generational trauma or some other collective trauma. I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. It's stupid. But if I'm experiencing this and I'm pretty self-sufficient, imagine what other people, imagine how much baggage they got on their fucking plate. And that tells you that this human experience is pretty fucking low. Me personally, I blame God, because God, he allows all this shit. You guys can come up with your own bullshit ass perspectives and find clues and run marathons and fucking mazes and go through all these fucking hints trying to figure out solutions to fix this shit. I'm like, man, y'all dumb as fuck, man. The real problem is the fucking creator, the higher power that created this fucking realm and allows this stupid ass shit to happen. But people, they're too fucking stupid and shallow and they can't fucking think properly. They too fucking see that shit. You know, I'm not gonna get to it, but yeah, but it's just like, what the fuck, man? Because and with these people I'm connected to, they're all the same. They're all emotionally closed off. They don't know about spirituality. They're too fucking pussified and coward, and they're too scared to fucking express themselves to me. They're too fucking like, because they're so closed off, and it's like, if we were never spiritually connected, I would not deal with them. And how do I know this? My twin flame back in 2017-ish. Now in this year, we don't have a spiritual connection like that, because what the twin flame is not a person. It's not two souls split into one. It could be that, but it's not that. It's an energy. So this is why that energy, it could transfer from person to person. Multiple people have talked about this. The most twin flame channels, the most intellect that people trust, they talk about how twin flame is an energy. It transfers from a body to a body. It's not one specific person. It could be depending on your soul mission, but it's an energy. And that makes sense. Whatever that fucking energy is. My first energy experience in 2017, I didn't think I was ever going to get away from that person. But I was. Because I don't feel this person's energy. I am pissed off at what this person have done still, but I'm not it doesn't have as much of an effect as I did back then. And I thought I was bound to this person my whole life. I thought I was cursed. And now that I'm not connected to that person, I don't want nothing to do with that person. This person's closed off. This person's a bitch. Like she's closed off. Like she's not my type. But back then, when I felt that ethereal fucking 5D connection with her. I couldn't get her off my mind. I couldn't get away from her. Not because I wanted her. No, because it's a fucking connection. And how do I know this? Because fast forward back in this fucking year, I'm experiencing the same connection, but with a different fucking person. And this person is still on the same bullshit as that past person that I want nothing to deal with. But it's hard for me to detach from that person because of the fucking energy. A lot of sexual energy. I can't get this person off my mind. It's like, what the fuck, dude? And that's how you know, I don't know what it is. It could be like a soul contract or karma, or so I can heal fucking trauma that God places in my life. I did book the tarot reading. She mentioned that. I'm not gonna get into it. It's just because it's awesome. It's some bullshit. It's not bullshit on the tarot reading, but it's just on some shit that God kind of orchestrated that I don't want to get into because I'm so pissed off to fucking say it. But just know that, like, in life, not a lot people aren't gonna tell you this. So this is actually some valuable information. In life is not what you think. Like, it's not like things that happen to you. You can say you manifested, you can say that, but realistically, no. Like, shit, like everything is kind of in life is like in an order. It's hard to, it's in an order. Like the things you've experienced, the people you interact, the people you're around with, the lessons you're learning, all that shit is pre-planned from a higher power. Like you have to live life at a certain way, it seems like. God damn, dude. And what pissed me off is that, like, no one thinks like this. Everyone is still stuck on the same bullshit, man. Like, fuck, dude. Fucking stupid. You guys don't have to believe what I believe in, or maybe you guys are experiencing something different. But with me is that, like, God, and I know this to be a fact, God put me through a lot of situations to where, like, God is kind of, he's controlling my life. He's utilizing my vessel to experience this realm because I'm reflecting on everything I've experienced, and that leading up to my connection now. Like, it all has a purpose. It all serves a purpose. Again, to heal trauma and generational curses. And that shit's out of my control. You know, I can't control my family. I can't control their stupidity. I can't control the spiritual connections I'm in. You know what I'm saying? This sucks. This is why people, when they're in this twin flame soulmate connections, they talk about surrendering. It's just, it's fucked up, man. Like, it is fucked up. Like, god damn, dude. It's like, man, like, am I gonna get a fucking reward? Am I gonna get a prize? Am I gonna get something great that all the bullshit I had to experience in the end? And even if I do get it in the end, was it even worth it? Because I would have to wait so long just to get the satisfaction that I fucking rightfully earned by all the bullshit I've experienced. You know what I'm saying? So with me living life, I do have a chip on my shoulder. I am pissed. I am bitter at the Creator, at God, and more so at people. Because, like, I am mad at people, but I understand it from a spiritual perspective that these people aren't at my level anyways. Like family, other people I've dealt with, damn near everyone. I understand they're not at my level, and they're pretty much bums, and that I look down on them. And I mean this in the most disrespectful, egotistical way. And it's also facts. But at the same time, it's like, I can't really get mad at these people because they're losers. They're not at my level. So would you get mad at a fucking child or a toddler? No, you just get annoyed. Yeah, it's the same thing with me. I am annoyed with these people. They do deserve an ass whipping, but I can't really get mad at them because they're not at my level in the first place. And God purposely put me through these people so I can heal generational trauma and maybe collective trauma and all this other stupid ass shit, you know? But that's all I gotta say, man. Fuck this realm, dude. It's fucking annoying. Once I die, I want to confront the Creator, or like these higher powers, or whoever the fuck's in charge. I want to confront these motherfuckers, man. I also want to confront my ancestors from perpetuating retarded ass family members that were caused by generational curses. I want to confront a lot of people in the spiritual realm, man, like so bad. But that's all I gotta say, and have a good one. Peace.